What is up, guys? Darklight Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome in, guys. And if this is your first time to the channel, what is up? I'm Darklight. I make gaming and reaction videos of all kinds. I react to all styles of music on this channel, as well as do a variety of other videos, including, live content. I do go live often, on occasion, and will play a game and chat with the viewers while I'm live. So. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, hopefully by the end of this video, I would have earned your subscription. So please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. Sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. It's super late right now. I'm doing a really late reaction in my house right now, and I got people, I got the kids sleeping, so I'm trying to be relatively quiet while I do this reaction. But let's get into this. Today we're reacting to the Warnings live version of a song called in the English version, it's Martyrdom. It's called, if I'm butchering the pronunciation, I apologize, but we are reacting to their song called Martiero, if I'm not butchering the pronunciation. I know that it means martyr, translated to English, but the pronunciation of it, I do apologize for butchering it in advance if I did, because I think it did. Anyways, guys, we're going to get into this one. I'm super stoked to check this out. As always, stay healthy and happy. We're going to try something a little bit different with this reaction. I'm going to go full screen here, like this, okay? And I'm going to shrink my camera down a little bit, and we're going to try to watch it like this. Um, Depending on what video I did this in, I think I did this with Money as well, which is another reaction video that should be coming out. Um, I also asked you guys to let me know on that one. How does this camera set up? Let me know. Uh, but we're going to try full screen for once. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, but let's do it.
Las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. Te asfixiaste con tus propias manos. Cuando todo apunta que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar, te encuentras nuevamente abandonado. En tu martirio caer. Es tu destino, entrégate. Intentas buscar explicación en lo profundo de tu ser y vuelves a caer en el vacío. Al fin te das cuenta en secreto que el dolor se quedará. Será tu nueva vida de martirio. Ya no.
All right, guys, we're going to back it up here, but I just wanted to say this temporarily. In the last video we reacted to, it was a Spanish version as well, and you guys were cool to let me know that they only actually had a few Spanish songs, and a lot of the Spanish songs they released, I think you said they have three now, if I'm not mistaken, in the last video we reacted to. And it was interesting to kind of see how it started. You guys said that they got a lot of flack apparently for not having any Spanish songs. So this was kind of their way of being like, to the people that were being like, "Oh, you got no Spanish songs. You're not doing your roots. What are you doing?" Apparently, in the last video we reacted to, you guys let me know in the comments that that was also, what they were doing in that song. That song that we reacted to was kind of a oof, having a brain fart. We've reacted to a lot by them, but what was it called? I don't know if you guys know what one we reacted to, and you're here from the other reactions. Let me know in the comments down below. I apologize. Like I said, it's super late, and this is, probably I would have to at least say my sixth or seventh reaction in a row of them already. Uh, no complaints. I'm just like I said, I have brain fog at the moment, but I really like their Spanish songs. Like I said in the last video, although I can't understand what's going on, I really enjoy the overall sound of it. And I like the little stank bass that Danny did here. But we're gonna back it up, guys, and keep it going.
Destino, entrégate. Intentas buscar explicación en lo profundo de tu ser y vuelves a caer en el vacío. Al fin te das cuenta en secreto que el dolor se quedará.
Ooh, hold on. We're gonna back it up out of respect for that. Again, if you guys don't like the pauses, this is a reaction video. I'm going to say this now. 95% of you are normal human beings. You understand this is a reaction video, and I hate that I have to keep saying it, but some of you do complain that I pause a little bit too much or I talk too much. It's a reaction video. If you want to go and support the original video, I'll link it down below. But otherwise, this is what you get. You're going to hear my thoughts, you're going to hear my comments, and you're going to deal with it. I don't mean to come off heated, but it's like, dude, I'm here for the music, not a bunch of, complainers. But I like the harmonization right there between the two of them, between Danny and Pow. Absolutely love that kind of raise in both of their vocal range and tone there. Solid song so far. Got no complaints. Let's see where else this goes. Oops, if I can actually hit play.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. En tu martirio
Oh, oh. Hold on, we're gonna back it up there. You guys know my thing with Allie. I really like that she's such like, and you guys help me too with the descriptions of kind of how their personalities are. And you guys kind of let me know Allie's kind of like the more she's reserved, kind of, you know, you could tell in the way that she plays, she's elegant, but every now and then she lets herself let loose and just goes with it. And I like that right there. She kind of spread the legs a little bit. She kind of got into it. She was doing a stank face. It's good to see her get into it too. And I'm not saying she doesn't in the other reaction videos. I'm just saying like she has compared to you got, Danny who's just seems to, you know, what's the word? Bleed just crowd engagement. Then you have the same thing with Pow, another, another great example of that. Like she's just so elegant in what she does. She's so outgoing. Between her and Danny, they're constantly hyping the crowd up. And then you have, those moments where Allie comes out of her shell a little bit more and she, lets loose. And I love seeing that. I love seeing her get into it. So we're gonna back it up a little bit. I want to see that again. I like this song a lot. Like I said, I know it's in another language, but that don't matter to me. I can feel the song. I can see, the crowd engagement. I can get a feel for it, and it's a solid one. I'm definitely interested to know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to finish this out, give you guys my final thoughts at the end. Again, this is a reaction video, so deal with the pauses. They're going to happen.
a veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. En tu martirio es tu destino. Entrégate.
Wow. All right. That was phenomenal. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, this was a solid one, in my personal opinion. And I wanted to add a further note to when I was talking about, oh yeah, I've got to go ahead and give it a like. I tried. I was going to say I'm also going to link the video down below, and I tried to say don't forget to give it a like and then that at the same time. But anyways, I wanted to comment further on my earlier comment on Allie. I also know that because she does a lot of the backing harmonization vocals and backing vocals, she doesn't get a lot of attention from the camera. I'm sure it would be different if I was there in concert. I would probably get to see her shine more, but I realize too that a lot of the focus is on Pau and Danny because they are the lead singers. Again, I I don't want to piss any of you fans off. I'm not trying to say that she's not, great at what she does. I'm just saying it's awesome to see her showcased more. And you guys have linked some reactions where she does come out more and she does take a little bit. You get to kind of see her shine more. So I do appreciate those. Those reactions are coming. I also want to note on the last reaction I was talking about Hailstorm. We're actually talking about it. If you guys missed the live premiere, I always try to live premiere my videos. I always try to do it around the same time, my time. So I don't know where you guys are around the world, but Eastern Standard Time, I try to upload, it around 5 p.m. So again, I don't know where you guys are around the world, but try to join those live premieres because I am active in those often. I do talk with, chat, and comment on what, the reaction that we're all kind of watching. Even though I've already reacted to it, we were talking about Hailstorm, and apparently Danny gets featured in either a song with them or they get to, you guys mentioned a concert. I love Hailstorm. But the reason I don't react to it on my channel is every one of the reactions I have done, I hit like when I say I literally have done everything I could do, I've done everything I can do for live stuff, for music videos, for everything. It gets copyright blocked and instantly shut down. I'm not able to get it out. Nobody's able to view it. I have done everything from blurring the entire video to reacting to only audio. Hailstorm will never be on this channel. And it's not because I don't want it to. It's because I like having my channel. And every single time I try to push a reaction of Hailstorm and uh, Izzy's absolute insane guitar playing, it gets shut down almost instantly. So I will do my best to try to react to that version you guys said is pretty safe. Other reaction channels have had it on their channel. They've been able to get it out. I will try to react to Danny featured in that. But if it has anything to do with Hailstorm, it will get copyright blocked. I don't know why. I don't know how other channels get around it. And I don't honestly really care because I'm not risking my channel for it. You get a copyright strike, it shuts down your whole production, and I'm not risking that. So I will do my best to try to react to some more Hailstorm stuff. I do have a reaction I managed to get out, but it's partially blocked. I was able to get it out. It was a cover she did of Separate Ways with Daughtry. If you guys like, Hailstorm, and you like Izzy like I do, that reaction is somewhere on my channel. Feel free to find it and react to it. But I personally, myself, have not been able to, since I've started this channel 3 years ago, successfully get out a reaction of Hailstorm. They are just that big. They are just too popular. So I'm sorry if you're a Hailstorm fan and you know videos that are absolutely 110% safe, feel free to link them down below. I will do my best. Or if you can't link it because YouTube's dumb and likes to delete links a lot, for safety reasons, just give me some titles. I will look them up and try to find them and react to them. Anyways, though, this was phenomenal. I absolutely loved towards the end. Sorry, we got off on a tangent of Hailstorm, but I absolutely loved at the end that you got to see Allie's harmonization and her vocals there. Really loved Danny's vocals on this one, especially towards the end when you saw my face. I was blown away that when she went up in an octave and then went up another octave, it was like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that. That's sick. Solid song, as always. Pal killed it on the drums. Never get tired of hearing his drum playing. So, what is up, guys? Darklight Reactions here. This is just a little pre-outro. Um, if you notice towards the end of this reaction video, I ended up clicking off without really finishing my sentence. I don't know if you heard some noise in the background, but it was late when I was recording the video, and my girlfriend had just got home from work and didn't realize that I was recording, so I cut the video off early, like the end part of like what I was saying, about the reaction itself and about the song, and I just wanted to go ahead and pull this up real quickly and give my final thoughts on this. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this up again, and this is just the next day. I rewatched this, and this is, like I said, this is just edited in. This is to finalize on some of my thoughts. This was a phenomenal song. Again, I know this was an absolute banger. If I butcher the pronunciation of this again, I apologize, but it's called basically, it means a martyr, Martiaro. If I'm butchering the pronunciation, I apologize. But this was a phenomenal song. Danny's vocals and aggression on this one and overall attitude was awesome. Really loved the harmonization between all three ladies. And overall, like I said, if I missed anything in the reaction itself, or it seemed like I said I got cut short, I do apologize. Because like I said, I wasn't expecting my fiance to come in the door as I was finishing up, girlfriend, fiance. I wasn't expecting her to come in the door, and this door goes out to our front porch, so I was not aware she was coming in this way. And she was supposed to text me because it was late, so I was gonna like come and like let her in. So that's why I cut it short there. But yeah, this was a phenomenal song. I absolutely loved everything about this. The overall visuals of this concert, especially in this particular song, the overall stage presence. Really, really enjoyed this song. I could feel it. Like I said, I couldn't understand the lyrics at all, but I could feel the song in my soul. So, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. And again, I appreciate all the comments, love, and support you guys give me. And I appreciate you guys being patient. I know sometimes the videos kind of, get staticky for some reason. I know sometimes there's audio issues, and I'm actively doing what I can to work on those. I apologize for any issues. I will continue, like I said, to try to grow as a content creator and get better with my editing. But I'm glad that the majority of you are here to stick around, and I appreciate it. And if you're wondering why I keep looking over here, like I said, this is where my main camera is. Eventually, I'm going to have a second camera here, so you're going to get two camera angles. But this is, like I said, my second screen. I'm just seeing. I adjusted the recording settings, and although I don't have anything playing, I'm pretty sure that everything looks to be good. And there is a reason that my microphone seems a lot lower than the rest, and it's because it is. I have it much lower because I've noticed during the reactions, if I have with these Bluetooth headphones, if I have it up too loud, it has with this audio playback issue where you guys can't hear what I'm saying, but you can hear the audio and it like mutes my mic. I'm aware that that happens every now and then. It's why tried to stop talking during the reactions and just pause like it parts that I want to say something on. I know sometimes that gets annoying, but until I get this microphone situation figured out, that's what I'm going to have to do. And like I said, I appreciate you guys pointing that out. I'm not one of those content creators that's going to be butthurt when you guys are like audio, this. Depending on how aggressive the comment is, I might allow it to stay up. But if I see audio issues, and that's all you say, I'm just going to delete the comment, but take note of it, because like I said, I'm trying to promote positivity on my channel. I don't like dealing with people that are going to be rude, and there have been some rude comments in regards to the audio. But most of you guys are just letting me know because sometimes I miss it. It's late, I'm recording a video, and a video glitches, and the audio cuts out, and if I don't catch it in post editing, oops, that's my responsibility. So I appreciate it. Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments on this one down below. This, like I said, this was a phenomenal one. I absolutely loved it. And if you're wondering why I was paused right here, like I said, I just rewatched this entire video to kind of familiarize because this is the next day. And I had more time, like I said, to form my thoughts too, because like I said, I got cut short. I was just finishing up my final thoughts in the video. And if you guys notice, I was like, yeah, and then kind of turned around and just went click and ended the video. That's why. I wasn't expecting my girlfriend to come in the door, so apologize for that. Anyways, guys, stay healthy and happy and always I appreciate all the love and support. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna make mistakes when it comes to editing and audio, and I'm gonna have certain things that I have to do and certain things that I'm going to be, required to, to do and learn. Like I get it as a creator, I got to get better equipment eventually. I have to upgrade my setup, and I'm doing that. So, if you guys have the newer people to the channel, if you will go back and see where we first started this channel out, we started this channel out on an Amazon Fire tablet, okay? We've come a long way. We have two screens now. I have a laptop, a decent laptop, but like it's $400 laptop, so it's not like super expensive, but it's not cheap either. I have, a second screen here, and then I'm eventually going to, like I said, get a second camera angle and familiarize myself with how to kind of switch that. I feel like for reactions too, that'll be cool if I give you guys two angles, two ways to kind of see my reactions. And, if one image messes up, like one camera glitches or something happens, I have that second one, as a backup that I can always rely on. So, plus I'm always constantly looking here and remembering, oh yeah, your camera's over here, dummy. You don't have the second one here yet. So, um, but yeah, thank you guys so much for all the criticisms, all the love, all the support. You Warning fans are amazing. I'm serious. You guys absolutely rock. And Nightwish fans, I didn't forget about you. I have a couple Nightwish reactions in the chamber and a few others. So, as always, guys, stay healthy and happy. Peace out.
Dark cloud reactions lighting up your mind. Catch the fire, spinning on this grind. Feel the pulse breathing through the screens. Together we're riding, tearing up the seams. Dark light, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet souls in sight. Join the ride, yeah, hold on tight. Metal thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat. Eyes wide open, diving in the flare. Every second an electric snare. Dark light, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet souls in sight. Join the ride, yeah, and hold on tight. Oh, hold on. Yeah, oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Dark light, the echoes of the night.